So today we're going to start working on a fluency shaping behavior where we start to talk slower so it's easier to monitor our speech.
Okay, yeah, whenever I go really fast, I always get pretty stuck.
Yeah, so we're going to practice slowing down and stretching out our words. We're going to use a little helper to help us do that, and that's our stopwatch. To help us practice, we're going to use these word lists, and it's going to start with one syllable. So all, eel, and we'll work our way up to more syllables as we get more comfortable with this. So I'm going to show you what this would look like. So let's look together. See how it starts at the 0?
Mm-hmm.
When it gets to the 2, that's when I'm going to stop the word. So what you're stretching is the vowels. Okay. And I know that's going to sound and feel very slow right now, but we have our training wheels on and we'll start to speed it up as we feel more comfortable with our slow turtle speech.
Okay.
So ready? This is what all would look like. All. See? And I ended right on that line. All right, now I'm going to try to do it wrong, and you can try to catch me.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Pop.
That was too long.
Too long? You're right. Now I'm going to do it again, and you tell me what's wrong with this one. Pop.
That was too short.
You're right. Good job. You have a nice ear for it. Are you ready to try?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay, so why don't you pick any word you want to start with?
Yeah. Okay. Blue.
A little short. And remember, make sure you look right at that line for the 2-second mark.
Yeah. Okay. Blue.
That was perfect timing. I think your B was a little sticky, but otherwise that was amazing. It was right on the mark for the 2.
Okay. All right.
All right, so let's try that one more time.
Blue.
Good job. You're keeping that light articulatory contact. It's perfect. You're just touching your lips for the B, and it sounds awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
And how do you feel at this pace right now?
It's really slow.
I know. As we keep working on this, we'll start going a little faster. So we'll probably keep at the 2-second rate for today. Do words, like longer words, phrases, and eventually we'll start to speed it up, go to 1 second, half second, and then we'll find you your new normal.
Okay.
So new normal is going to be the rate of speech where you feel most comfortable with using your fluency shaping behaviors, and it's easier to monitor your speech. Right, so great job, and we can go to my office, get you the sticker you earned, and let's go.
Yay. Can I ask you why exactly you're nervous?
Well, just, I don't know, I stutter more when I'm nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous you'll think I'm dumb or unprepared.
It's totally okay to feel nervous. Everyone gets nervous for job interviews. But I do want you to remember all the skills that you have in your back pocket in regards to your stuttering and managing your stuttering when talking to others. So I know that one thing we've talked about in the past is self-disclosing.
Yeah.
And I know you always haven't felt great about it, but do you think that's something that maybe you'd consider for this interview?
I think so. I remember you mentioning it, but I've always just felt so awkward about it.
Right. Well, so self-disclosing is essentially a way to tell the listener that you stutter, and it completely takes the burden off you during the interview. So that way it helps her know that the reason you might be stuttering in the interview is not because you're unprepared or not because you're dumb, because you're none of those things. And also, in addition to that, there is research to show that when someone self-discloses, the listener can often perceive you stuttering less, and they might even take you as more confident.
Okay, I think that would be worth it to try.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how to phrase it.
Right. So, do you want to try maybe where we role play and we can try to work it out together?
Yeah, definitely. I think that will help. Just kind of put me in the right mindset.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll pretend that I'm the interviewer and you just pretend to be you, and we can work through this statement a little bit together.
Okay.
Okay. So, hi, Emily. My name's Colleen. I'll be doing your interview today at Market.com. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Before we begin, I just want to say sorry, I stutter.
Okay. That's a really good start, and I like how you're giving me great eye contact. But the one thing I want you to note is that you should not apologize for stuttering. That's just the way you talk, and you shouldn't have to feel sorry for it.
Okay. Yeah. I guess it's just now out of habit, but that's a good point.
So, can you try to think of a way that you let her know that you stutter without apologizing for it? And kind of just try to inform her that stuttering is something you do and it's not reflective of how prepared you are.
Yeah. I guess I could kind of mention me getting stuck on words sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Just so she knows what it's going to look like.
Mhm.
Okay. So, I guess to start it, I could say, hi, I just want to let you know before we begin that I'm a person who stutters, so I almost just said sorry. So you might hear me get stuck on some words during this interview.
Great.
I just want you to know that sometimes my stutter might be interpreted as me being nervous or unprepared. Is that good?
Yeah, that's so great. So you informed her that you might be stuttering at some point during the interview, and you didn't apologize for it because it's nothing that you can control.
Okay, that wasn't as awkward as I thought it would be.
Yeah, and like I said, it takes the burden completely off you, so you can just move forward with the interview from there.
And not keep thinking about hiding it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wrote it down so we can keep practicing the statement throughout the session today. If you want, you can call me before your interview on Thursday or Friday in the morning, and we can go through the self-disclosure statement together if you'd like.
Yes, please. I think that would definitely be helpful.
Okay.